In the wake of the suicide attack in Kashmir yesterday, the BJP has given notice for suspension of question hour in the Rajya Sabha to discuss the issue of terrorism. The notice has been given by Venkaiah Naidu in the Rajya Sabha and Haren Pathak and Anant Kumar in the Lok Sabha. The BJP says the issue needs to be discussed urgently in view of recent terror strikes like the one in Srinagar and the bomb blast in Hyderabad last month. Quick word in from Headlines Today's Atish Srivastava for more on this. Atish, the BJP wants a discussion on terrorism immediately in Parliament. What is the likelihood of this happening?
Well, Shiv, BJP is of the view that government is soft on terrorism. They're not taking action against the perpetrators. They're not bringing guilty to the book. And that is why there should be a discussion in the Parliament. The government should come out with a formulated strategy that what is the future course of action which they plan to take, because these kind of attacks now is again being repeated. Was it a fallout of Afzal Guru's hanging? What was the reason of this kind of attack? Was there any IB input? And why CRPF was made to look like sitting duck? Why there was no arms and ammunition which was given to them? These are all the things which BJP would like to raise in the Parliament. They would like to press on to the answer for the question which is raised.
Atish, considering the implications, of this very sensitive topic and the national mood right now, considering what happened in Srinagar yesterday and what has happened in Hyderabad last month, is there a possibility that a full-fledged discussion will take place on terrorism?
Well, that is something which the government needs to decide, but as of now, it seems a bleak possibility that there will be a discussion on terrorism. There may be a few words spoken and then there may be one reply from government, but as a constructive debate, there is a less possibility that the government will encourage any kind of constructive debate, because they realize that they have taken enough action and there have been enough debate on terrorism.
Atish, thanks for the update. We're going to cut across live now to both houses of Parliament. They're both in session now.
Sports went west, and then they threw grenades, and then they attacked the left and right, and
camp
they
in
killed
Srinagar, Jammu and Kashmir on 13th March 2013. Such acts of extremist and terrorist violence deserve to be condemned in the strong.
That being the case, the entire House and the country to take it very seriously. We would like to know from the government what is the reaction of the government. Second point, sir, the number of training camps across the border have also increased in the recent past. As the government come to know of it, but because there are reports that training camps have gone up from 40 to 60, it's a very serious matter. In the recent past, there were 25 violations of ceasefire also. And we have the story of that beheaded soldier who was attacked there and his head was cut and then sent here. All these things are very serious, sir. The House need to discuss it in detail. I would request you to direct the government to make the Home Minister to come here, hear us, and then respond to them.
Sir. Just 1 minute. 2 minutes only.
माननीय सभापति महोदय, बहुत दुख के साथ, बहुत कष्ट के साथ हम सबको ये बात कहनी पड़ रही है कि अभी हमारे 2 जवान जिनके की सर काट लिए गए, उनकी चिताओं की आग ठंडी भी नहीं पड़ी कि ठीक उसके 1 महीने के बाद हमारे 5 जवानों को पाकिस्तान प्रायोजित आतंकवादियों ने शहीद कर दिया। उस शहादत के बाद सरकार का एक रस्मी बयान, उसके आधे घंटे के अंदर होम सेक्रेटरी बयान देते हैं कि ये आतंकवादियों की हरकत है, पाकिस्तान प्रायोजित आतंकवादियों की हरकत है, लश्कर ए तोयबा की हरकत है। और उसके 15 मिनट बाद होम मिनिस्टर कहते हैं कि इसकी जांच चल रही है, इसका देखेंगे कौन है, अभी हमें जानकारी मिली। आतंकवाद जैसे गंभीर मुद्दे पर होम सेक्रेटरी और होम मिनिस्टर का कंट्राडिक्टी बयान अपने आप में एक बहुत महत्वपूर्ण सवाल है। सर,
थैंक यू सर। लेट्स हियर द गवर्नमेंट।
सर, उसके साथ साथ
प्लीज सिट डाउन। बैठ जाइए। नहीं, प्लीज सिट डाउन। प्लीज 1 मिनट। प्लीज बैठ जाइए 1 मिनट। लेट्स हियर व्हाट द मिनिस्टर ऑफ पार्लियामेंट्री अफेयर्स हैज टू से। Please,
अगर इस सरकार को
please sit down, all of you. Please sit down. You have not been. Please sit down. Please, आप मेरे 1 मिनट बात सुन लीजिए।
सरकार को माननीय प्रधानमंत्री
Just 1 minute. प्लीज sit down.
यहाँ मौजूद है,
बैठ जाइए,
पाकिस्तान का एक टेलीविजन चैनल है तोलो समाचार।
अच्छा, आपने अपनी बात अब कह ली,
में पाकिस्तान
सरकार की बात।
We will return to the parliament in just a moment. There's some big breaking news coming in right now on the story that Headlines Today broke to you yesterday. Top lawyer Harish Salve says Omar Abdullah's order to the CRPF to disarm and not to carry any weapons is prima facie illegal. I want to go across to Headlines Today special correspondent Jugal Purohit, who broke this story to us yesterday. Jugal, tell us exactly what Harish Salve has said.
Well, Shiv, Harish Salve's stand was basically on two aspects. One, he said that knowing the kind of area that JNK has been, especially in the turmoil for over the last 20 years, it is absolutely it's absolutely absurd. In fact, he said that such an order can be issued because such an order will actually ensure that the forces will work at cross purposes. In a situation where there is volatility, we are aware that mobs are often used, and yet the JNK police issues an order of this sort. He's also said that the CRPF is an armed force of the Union. It has its own act, it has its own chain of command, and thus the JNK police is nobody to issue an order completely disarming the CRPF and the other paramilitaries. He's saying a situation-specific order for a certain mob, for a certain area is understandable, but beyond that, to completely ask for all the troops in JNK especially to come without arms is something which is beyond reason and understanding. He gave an example of